guys, just wanted to share some of my thoughts, I guess, as we're going into getting some cover crop out on the field here for this fall. Rainy day in southeast Iowa, so I'm sure Trent Stout and those guys over there at Stout Seed are going to be busy here today. A lot of guys coming in, getting all the plans put together. Kind of the overall premise, overall takeaway, as you're making these cover crop applications here for this fall is the earlier you're planting, the lighter the rate or the lighter the mix of cereal rye I would have in the mix. Because the earlier that you get that cereal rye in there, the bigger it's going to be, the more biomass you're going to have, the more it's a good thing to have the extra cover and whatnot, but you're just going to have that much more to deal with in the spring, that much more to try to attempt to get killed, that much more to plant into, and that much more nutrient tie up as well. So if you're planting the rye here early, have lighter rates the earlier that you plant. Now, if you're planting soybeans in 2019, you don't have to be quite as aggressive on it, but if it's going to be corn in 2019, definitely want to have probably fairly light rates of rye. For us, we would be starting that out at 25 pounds of rye here at this early part of the year, and then build that up to 45 pounds to a full bushel of rye. How you offset that then is fill up the rest of your bushel, or if you're getting cost share, fill up the full need with something else that's going to get you good fall coverage, but not going to have as much issues to potentially deal with in the spring. We utilize oats to be able to do that. The oats and rye mix well, both pretty cheap. Be able to get the oats in there that are going to get you a lot of good fall coverage, but then die over the winter, and you have the appropriate amount of just rye residue and living cover crop in the spring that you want to deal with. So what we've done in the past, 20 to 30 pounds of rye, offset that with 20 to 30 pounds of oats as well. There you go. Now you got a full kind of coverage mix. You can do some other things in there as well. Rape, or at this time of the early part of the year, I'd be looking at getting some clover in there if it's going to be corn next year. Hairy vetch is one possibility, a little bit more expensive, but we've had luck getting that to overwinter. Crimson clover is probably the go-to to be able to get something established now, get some good growth going, and some of that will overwinter. Some of it's going to die, though, probably as well. I know they're improving some of those genetics and improving those varieties to get us better overwintering capabilities there. The other thing we're looking at is doing some wheat as well. So that would be in replace of the rye. So rye versus wheat in that situation. Not sure on the overwintering capabilities there, but it sounds like maybe not quite as good as some of the rye is going to overwinter, but not a huge deal. Still a good alternative to some of the cereal rye, which is in a little bit short supply down here in southeast Iowa this year. So overall takeaway though, start getting that cover crop out there. The earlier you can get something going, keep those living roots going out in the soil, keep carbon being put down to feed those microbes, get the extra nutrients tied back up that are left over and that are decomposing out of your residue. Hold those nutrients, but just be mindful that this early part of the year we could get excellent growth. We've got the moisture, we got good climatic temperatures and whatnot to be able to get us a lot of growth. So ease into it. As you get closer to the winter, then you can keep ramping up those populations. But let us know if you'd like some more help, or those guys over at Stout Seeds, they can help you out too. Thanks.